Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Welcome to part 2 of our countdown of the top 10 best horror movies of 2024. Horror enthusiasts, prepare yourselves as we unveil another round of cinematic nightmares that push the boundaries of fear this year. If you missed the first part of this countdown, check out the link in the description to catch up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and comment below with your thoughts and suggestions for more upcoming lists. Number 10, Mads. The movie Mads, 2024, directed by David Moreau, has been lauded for its innovative storytelling and immersive execution. The film employs a one-shot style that keeps viewers engaged in its chaotic and emotionally charged narrative. It follows Romain, played by Milton Riche, as his seemingly normal night spirals into a nightmarish journey filled with psychological and supernatural elements. Critics praise the film's ability to merge its technical achievements with a compelling narrative. The performances by the lead cast, particularly Lucille Guillaume as Julia and Laurie Pavi as Aeneas, are standout aspects, delivering a mix of raw emotion and intensity. The movie balances elements of apocalyptic horror and social commentary, drawing comparisons to films like 28 Days Later for its innovative spirit. The use of dreamlike logic and fragmented lucidity heightens the immersive experience, making the story both unsettling and engaging. The film's blend of real-time storytelling, stylistic boldness, and emotional depth has earned it a positive reception, solidifying its place as a fresh entry in the horror thriller genre. Number 9, What You Wish For. Nicholas Tomnay's What You Wish For is a darkly thrilling exploration of envy and moral compromise, blending suspense and macabre humor. The story follows Ryan, Nick Stahl, a struggling sous chef who becomes envious of his friend Jack's luxurious life. When Ryan assumes Jack's identity, he is thrust into a sinister world where his culinary skills are put to horrifying use, preparing meals for wealthy elites with human flesh as the main ingredient. The film masterfully builds tension, drawing comparisons to the Menu and Twilight Zone episodes as Ryan navigates a twisted moral quandary. Imogen, Tamsin Topolsky, delivers a chilling performance as the polite yet sinister host, and the script's dark wit adds depth to the horror. The pacing is deliberate, immersing viewers in Ryan's growing dread as he becomes complicit in his circumstances. With standout performances, particularly from Stahl, and an atmosphere that evokes Hitchcockian suspense, the film challenges viewers to confront the dark side of ambition and desire, a must-watch for fans of psychological thrillers and morally complex narratives. Number 8, Maxine. T. West's Maxine concludes the trilogy that began with X and Pearl, following Maxine Minx, Mia Goth, 6 years after the events of X. Set in the vibrant and chaotic 1980s, the film dives into themes of fame, trauma, and the relentless pursuit of stardom. Against the backdrop of Hollywood and the satanic panic, Maxine's journey is a blend of giallo slasher, crime thriller, and occult mystery, filled with brutal yet stylish violence that serves as both entertainment and a nod to the censorship debates of the era. The film is visually stunning, capturing the neon-soaked aesthetic of the 1980s with nods to iconic Hollywood films and locations, such as the Universal Studios backlot and the Psycho House. West's homage to the era is enriched by a stellar soundtrack featuring artists like ZZ Top and Frankie Goes to Hollywood. The ensemble cast, including Kevin Bacon, Giancarlo Esposito, and Halsey, enhances the film's dynamic and campy tone. While Maxine may not reach the emotional depth of Pearl, it successfully concludes the trilogy with a blend of suspenseful storytelling, dark humor, and bold commentary on fame and exploitation. It's a satisfying finale that delivers on its promise of thrills, making it a standout entry in modern horror. Number 7, Terrifier 3. Terrifier 3 is a bold and gruesome continuation of the Terrifier franchise, embracing its reputation for over-the-top gore and inventive kills. Directed by Damien Leone, the film centers around Art the Clown, David Howard Thornton, and introduces a Christmas-themed twist that adds a macabre charm to the horror. The holiday elements, such as art weaponizing ornaments and subverting cheerful traditions, amplify the unsettling atmosphere. Fans of the franchise will appreciate the return of characters like Sienna, Lauren Lavera, who delivers another compelling performance as a strong final girl. The movie's practical effects stand out, maintaining the franchise's raw and visceral aesthetic. While the pacing and plot may feel uneven at times, the creative kills and dark humor keep audiences engaged. Samantha Scaffidi's return as Vicky adds an unpredictable layer, enhancing the dynamic between characters and making the violence even more chilling. Critics have praised the film for its inventive approach to slasher conventions, though it remains best suited for hardcore horror fans who enjoy extreme gore. While casual viewers might find it too graphic, Terrifier 3 cements Art the Clown's status as a modern horror icon. Number 6. Red Rooms. Red Rooms is a chilling and deeply unsettling psychological thriller directed by Pascal Plante. The film dives into society's obsession with true crime, exploring themes of voyeurism, isolation, and morality. The story centers on Kellyanne, Juliette Gariepi, a tech-savvy model who becomes fixated on the trial of Ludovic Chevalier, dubbed the Demon of Rosemont, a dark web predator accused of broadcasting live-streamed murders. What makes Red Rooms unique is its focus on the observer rather than the perpetrator. Kellyanne's fascination with the trial and her enigmatic motives create an atmosphere of growing unease. Plante uses a restrained approach to gore, relying on haunting audio and visual hints to convey the horror of the crimes, leaving much to the viewer's imagination. The cinematography by Vincent Byron, marked by a cold and confined aesthetic, enhances the tension, while Gariepi delivers a standout performance, making Kellyanne a complex, unpredictable character. The film critiques society's morbid fascination with true crime, often questioning the ethical lines between curiosity and complicity. With its gripping narrative and thought-provoking themes, Red Rooms is both a character study and a commentary on the darker aspects of human nature and media culture. Number 5. Trap. M. Night Shyamalan's Trap, 2024, delivers an intense and twisted thriller, showcasing his mastery of suspense and his signature ability to surprise. The film follows Cooper, Josh Hartnett, a seemingly loving father who harbors a dark secret as a serial killer, as he navigates a concert arena under FBI surveillance. The movie keeps audiences on edge, rooting for Cooper's escape despite his sinister nature, blending tension with moral ambiguity. Josh Hartnett gives a standout performance, portraying a chilling yet complex character that adds depth to the narrative. His portrayal captures both the external calm and internal panic of his role. Additionally, Seleka Shyamalan's portrayal of pop star Lady Raven brings a lively touch to the film, complementing the darker themes with moments of fandom and cultural celebration. The movie's first two-thirds are packed with nail-biting suspense, while its final act shifts focus, offering a new perspective that some critics found conventional yet still effective. Although the film's climax introduces a few pacing issues, the overall story remains gripping. Shyamalan's use of unexpected twists, atmospheric tension, and moral exploration make Trap one of his most engaging films in years. Number 4. Infested. The 2024 horror film Infested, directed by Sebastian Vanacek, is an intense creature feature centered on a rapidly growing infestation of venomous spiders in a deteriorating apartment complex. The story follows Caleb, played by Theo Christine, a small-time grifter and animal enthusiast who accidentally unleashes an exotic spider capable of exponential reproduction. This triggers chaos as the arachnids grow to alarming sizes, trapping the building's residents in a desperate fight for survival. Critics have praised the film for its suspenseful pacing and practical effects, with the CGI used sparingly to enhance sequences involving hordes of spiders. The movie successfully blends creature horror with themes of isolation and community breakdown, reminiscent of early COVID-19 quarantine anxieties. The dark, confined setting intensifies the tension, while nods to classic horror films like Arachnophobia and Shivers add depth. Infested delivers gripping thrills and is hailed as one of the best spider horror films in decades. Number 3. Late Night with the Devil. Late Night with the Devil is a supernatural horror film that masterfully combines a found footage format with a chilling 1970s talk show aesthetic. Directed by Cameron and Colin Cairns, the movie stars David Dastmalchian as Jack Delroy, a talk show host whose Halloween special spirals into a nightmare of supernatural chaos. The film takes viewers on a thrilling journey as Delroy's guests, a psychic medium, a skeptic, and a cult survivor, set the stage for a nightmarish unraveling that blurs the line between skepticism and belief. Critics have praised the film's authentic recreation of the 1970s talk show vibe, from the grainy visuals to the meticulously designed set. Dastmalchian's performance stands out as he delivers an eerie yet captivating portrayal of Delroy, striking a balance between charisma and underlying dread. The film's layered storytelling, combined with its unique presentation of supernatural horror, keeps the audience engaged, offering both surface-level scares and deeper themes for contemplation on rewatch. Despite some minor flaws in the CGI, the movie has been described as an enthralling addition to the found footage genre, making it perfect for annual Halloween viewings. Its ability to sustain tension while exploring existential and paranormal themes has solidified Late Night with the Devil as a standout horror release for 2024. Number 2. The Coffee Table. The Coffee Table is an incredibly intense, dark comedy that pushes the boundaries of both horror and humor. Directed by Kay Casas, this film is a brutal, claustrophobic exploration of a couple's unraveling lives after a decision to buy a tacky glass coffee table. What seems like a mundane purchase becomes the catalyst for a series of disastrous events, transforming a simple family drama into a nerve-wracking psychological ordeal. The film is often described as unbearably cruel, with its tension mounting as Jesus, David Pereira, spirals into guilt and paranoia, trying to cover up a devastating mistake. The humor emerges in its darkest form, where the increasingly absurd situations are so tense and tragic that they become almost comical in their extremity. The unrelenting misery paired with bizarre moments of dark humor will keep audiences on edge, unsure whether to laugh or recoil. Critics have noted The Coffee Table as one of the most uncomfortable viewing experiences in recent memory. Its success lies in its ability to blend tension, horror, and comedy in a way that feels both raw and real. The cinematography amplifies this, with heightened, saturated colors that make the emotional stakes feel hyper-real. However, this is not a film for the faint of heart. It's a film that will challenge you emotionally, leaving you uneasy and with plenty to reflect on long after the credits roll. For those who enjoy films that venture into uncharted, uncomfortable territories, The Coffee Table is a memorable, if distressing, cinematic experience. Number 1. Strange Darling. Strange Darling is a visually striking thriller directed by J.T. Molnar that explores the darker aspects of love and human relationships. With its fragmented narrative, the film presents a non-linear story, keeping the audience guessing as the plot unfolds. Molnar's direction, coupled with Giovanni Ribisi's cinematography, creates a dreamlike, almost nightmarish atmosphere, emphasized by a bold use of color, especially red, which dominates the visual landscape. The film features standout performances from Kyle Gallner and Willa Fitzgerald. Gallner plays the Demon, a character whose shifts from menace to vulnerability keep the audience on edge. Fitzgerald, as the Lady, delivers a powerful, nuanced performance, adding depth to the film's emotional complexity. Their chemistry drives the film, making it a memorable duo performance. The film also features appearances from Barbara Hershey and Ed Begley Jr., who add to the movie's eclectic mix of characters. Strange Darling is an exploration of love, delusion, and power dynamics, wrapped in a psychological thriller with strong horror undertones. Its unusual structure and mesmerizing performances make it one of the most compelling genre films of the year.
Well, this is it. Share your impressions in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.